And we're back with some more LA Kings franchise mode, and in this one we have the Edmonton Oilers in the second round of the Year 4 playoffs after pretty convincingly beating the Arizona Coyotes in 5 games. So let's check out the lines of the Edmonton Oilers once more. They have McDavid, Draisaitl, and Yamamoto. On the first line, that's going to be fun to deal with. On the second line, they have Meyer, Cahoon, and Puljujarvi. Third line is Richie, Stahl, and Perlini. Fourth line is Lavoie, Gergensons, and Maximov. On defense, you have Nurse and Bear, Savard, and Hronek, and then Jones and Carlo. And in goal, you have Bishop and Skinner. Scratched are Mueller, Hutton, and Gavrikov. So here we go, start of game number 1. Let's hope for more or less the same as what we had with Arizona, but I'm expecting them to score more, obviously, than what Arizona did. So let's try to keep McDavid and Draisaitl off the board as best we can. First period. Speaking of which, Draisaitl with the goal, as well as Meyer and Cahoon onto Sturkin after 1. So this is going to be fun. Second period. Okay. All right. At least our stars are showing up too so far. Pastrnak with the power play goal, and Olofsson with the goal as well on Bishop. So there's still a game. Certainly still a game. Just keep Edmonton in check and try to score on the power play, which we couldn't there. That's unfortunate, but still plenty of hockey left. Yamamoto with the goal. Yeah. And it's on Markkanen as well. So it looks like Shesterkin might have gotten pulled. Velarde with the goal. Okay. Keep it up. Come on. Get another one. Get another one. Take us to overtime. Please. Anyone? Lavoie with the goal on Markkanen. Makes it 5-3 Edmonton. And we had so many shots on net. We had 40 plus, but we still could not beat the Edmonton Oilers. 3 stars of the game, Velarde, Draisaitl, and Cahoon. Well, this is clearly going to be a tough series. I'm going to continuously check on the penalty kill just to keep an eye on it, because if I see it start to drop even further, then that will not be good. And we would clearly need to change something. So we were not scored on the penalty kill in that game, because before we were 4-11, now we're 4-12. So we only had 1 penalty in that game, and they didn't score on it. So I'll leave it the same for right now. But once again, I'm going to repeatedly check it just to be sure, because if we give Draisaitl and McDavid any leeway, they're certainly going to take advantage. So going into game number 2 now, let's hope for the best. First period. All right. McDavid with the power play goal, so that figures. But Phil Kessel will also with the power play goal. Pretty even right now as far as the score, but the shots, they are definitely dominating. 16-6 after 1. Rough. Second period. All right, there you go. That is what we needed. Pastrnak with the power play goal, and then Savard with the goal for them. But Ehlers and Ho with the goals on Bishop. So we have a 2-goal lead headed into the third. They're leading shots still 27-18, but we lead in the score. I was about to say hold the lead, but no, get more goals. Get more goals. There it is, Olofsson on Bishop. Get as many goals as you can on Edmonton. That is undoubtedly the smart play. Come on, boys, get me one more. There it is, on cue once again. Ehlers, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draisaitl with the goal, but it's not enough. Too little, too late. We win 6-3. 3 stars of the game. Olofsson, Byfield with the 3 assist night, and Ehlers with the 3-point night as well. So as seen by the past 2 games, this series, basically in its entirety, is likely going to be high offense. So for that reason, once again, I'm going to continuously check on the penalty kill. I know we got scored on by McDavid on the penalty kill once there, yeah. So it appears we don't take too many penalties, so that's certainly nice. But we did get scored on the 1 penalty that we took that game, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. But that's good. That's definitely a good thing that we're not taking too many penalties against Edmonton. Just keep playing disciplined hockey and don't let off the gas when it comes to scoring. Here we go. Game number 3, first period, and Keith Ho with the first goal of the game. That's what you like to see. Second period. Yikes. Yeah. So no power play goals there against, but McDavid, and Draisaitl, just the guys I didn't want to see. And Pastrnak, though, with the goal for us. So once again, our star is getting on the board. So we certainly still have a chance. We have to get as many goals as we can here in the third. We're out shooting them actually 24-18. So they're not even getting too much offense right now. Come on, take advantage, boys. Take advantage. Less than 10 minutes remaining. There it is, Keith Ho with the goal on Bishop. Power play for Edmonton, not good, but they didn't convert. Very nice. Very nice. 2 minutes remaining. Are we going to overtime? Yes, we are. So we'll see who wins in the slow sim here. And there is Edmonton. Jordan Staal on Shesterkin with the overtime winner. 3 stars of the game. Ho, Draisaitl, and McDavid. Yeah, it's just one of those series. It could go either way. Both of these teams are built for offense. Honestly, I think it's going to come down to which team can get the more timely goals. All right, first period of game number 4. Ethan Bear with a goal on Shesterkin. Edmonton's leading in shots, 13-7, and the score 1-0. Second period. All right, so they got 3 before we got 2 to answer back. So Lavoie with a goal, McDavid with a power play goal. Yeah, not good. Doughty, and then Anderson with the goal as well. Besides McDavid, we've kept their power play at bay for the most part, because we've only had 2. That's, I think, only a third power play goal against in this series, which honestly is pretty impressive against this team. But I think if we let up another one, I might want to change something up about the penalty kill. Just go into this third period and get some shots on net and hope one of them goes in. Because once again, this is basically an all offense series that at least it appears to be, and a short-handed goal against by Ethan Bear on Shesterkin. Not good. Come on. Something. Please, LA. Anything? No? No? Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Richie with the empty net goal. Kessel with the goal. Too little too late, though. And we lose 5-3. We are now down in this series, I believe, 3-1. Yes, indeed. Down 3-1. We lost 5-3 in game number 1. We won 6-3 in game number 2. 4-3 overtime loss, which could have gone either way in game 3. And a 5-3 loss this game. So I think it is time to change up the penalty kill a little bit. And I might actually want to get Hjalmarsson back in as well instead of Anderson. I know he just scored that game, but I think having that +5 chemistry with Spence would be really nice. So I might have to just move Clark down temporarily to the third defensive pair with Manson, just so we could get our best chemistry and overall players in there. McDavid's just having his way with us on the power play. And I mean, there's not much you can really do about that anyway, but I want to at least change it up and make it harder for him, you know? Or somewhat harder. I think I'm going to take Brown off the penalty kill. He's a 77 overall now, and I'll put Byfield. We don't get the +1 chemistry with him, but with Byfield, he was very physical in the regular season. He had 168 hits, and he was good with the takeaway giveaway ratio. So, and he has 23 hits so far in these playoffs, so I definitely think the penalty kill will benefit from having him there, along with Kopitar. And then I don't think we need to break up this specific penalty kill line because it has the +5, and that's kind of a huge boost. So I don't want to mess with anything there. And then as far as Shesterkin goes, I mean, Markkanen wouldn't be better against Edmonton. Let's be realistic. I mean, Shesterkin, I'm sure he's doing what he can, but this is just going to be an offensive series, no matter who's in net, honestly. So we may as well just keep rolling Shesterkin and hope he can maybe steal a game for us here in this series, because it's going to take a great effort to get by these Edmonton Oilers. Phil, come on, man. I know you have 9 points in 9 games, which is great, but I need you to recreate that magic from last year. That was phenomenal. I want you to do it again. Please, please, please. That would be amazing. And Pastrnak, you too. You're getting paid $14.6 million. I need you to step up in these next few games here. I mean, obviously, once again, Pastrnak had a point per game, but, you know, he's kind of one of our best players, so I would like to see him step up and match McDavid at the very least. So here we go. First period of game number 5, and Edmonton has a 2-1 lead on the shoulders of McDavid and Draisaitl. There's not much we can do to counter those two. We just have to try to outscore them. Dustin Brown with the goal, but we're down 2-1 after 1. Shots are 11-6 LA, so we have the advantage on the shots, but they just have, I mean, it's just the McJesus effect, let's be honest. Second period, oh my goodness, Draisaitl with a power play goal, and then Meyer. Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good. We're out shooting them once again, but they just convert on their chances because they just have amazing talent over there in Edmonton. I mean, I don't know what to say. This is just how this series was going to be no matter what, you know. So, third period, let's hope for the best, but I don't see this happening. There's just no way with the way Edmonton's been playing. Yeah, I don't see this happening. Lawton with the goal. Okay. It's a start. Come on, LA. Give me something else. 5 minutes remaining. Not happening. We lost. Yep. Bear with the empty net goal, and it's over. I mean, again, I don't know what you expected out of a series like this. It was bound to be offensive no matter how you looked at it, no matter who was in net, no matter who we had on defense. As long as McDavid and Draisaitl are on the same line, I mean, that's bound to create all kinds of havoc. I'm sure even if you had like a 95 overall defensive defenseman, probably he wouldn't have even been able to stop McDavid 100% of the time, because obviously he wouldn't be out there 100% of the time, and then they would just take advantage of that. Basically, my point is, there's not much we could have done to stop the bleeding from McDavid or Draisaitl. And that was, let's be honest, that was roughly, I'm going to say 60 to 70% of the goals in that series were from McDavid or Draisaitl. So at least if we had to get beaten by the Edmonton Oilers, at least it was by their stars. There's only so much you can do against the likes of McDavid and Draisaitl. So let's check out the points, and then I guess one things off. You got Kopitar. Had a fantastic playoffs, 11 points in 10 games. Ho as well with 10 points in 10 games. Pastrnak with 9. Kessel with 9. Doughty with 9. Against any other team, we should have had at least a competitive round 2. But that was just unfortunate. McDavid and Draisaitl are just too good. In goal, Shesterkin with a 901. Yeah, that was... It's nothing I haven't said already, but that was going to happen no matter who was in net. And then Markkanen with a 921. So I won't blame Shesterkin for that series. I honestly won't. It's just unfortunate that we couldn't hold their starters off the board. So that being said, on things off here. And the next one, we will get to the year 4 offseason with your LA Kings. See you guys then.